Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm being headbutted by a cat. Baby, please. Baby, calm down. Hi guys. How y'all been? I've been as well as I can describe that. Hello, everybody. Hi, that is the cat that is rubbing against the microphone. Baby, please. Oh, there it is. Dermot, you've always been sick. You're always sick. That's business as usual at this point. Bye. All right, so yeah, telling it like it is. Yeah. Baby, please, just sit down, lay down on the desk. You're probably hearing her little thumpy thumps as she's trying to like pace around the desk, and I'm trying to stop her. So I guess first things first. Joe the English Otter, thank you very much for your resubscription for 5 months, which apparently happened 5 days ago. But you know what? We weren't here, so it happened. And it also just happened now, so yay! Spec Ops, thank you very much for your resubscription as well. I really do appreciate it. And Serge, thank you very much for your 10 bitties. I do appreciate things. Pounds glomped. Yeah, well, you get glomped, and I have a kitty who's now rolling on top of my desk, hitting my monitors, and otherwise being an absolute nuisance. Please don't play with that. Please don't. Hababa. Away with thee. Hi. Yeah, I guess I should, like, take up more of the screen. Hello. Hello, everybody. Let's get rid of that, shall we? Oh, no, now it's too quiet. Now it's too quiet. I need to put on some music. Before I go insane. No, wait, that's the wrong one. No, that's also the wrong one. There it is. Hi, guys. It's been a while. So yeah, a couple things for the moment. A bunch of the redeems are turned off because I just don't want to deal with them at the moment. I have a cat that's currently craving attention for some strange reason, and she has now taken up a position on my desk, and she'll be there for a while. I am very tired, but doing better. So yeah, I hope y'all have had a good few weeks since, well, I've been MIA or sick or stressed or tired or just not into it. Oh, but it's been a thing. It has been an ordeal. But things are starting to look better. At the very least, work is starting to be more into the regular rush stuff that I am very much into, and is less of the rush stuff that is dependent on other people. So I'm happy, I am moisturized, I am in my lane, but I am tired as fuck. So yeah, it's probably going to be a short stream today because I just wanted to actually get a stream out today. Because even though I said I wanted to like skip Fridays for a bit and watch Leo and Owen do their shenaniganry on Fridays, I can always catch the VODs for those. And that, what is that? What is that?
Oh my god! Hi, Kish!
Oh, it's a Noom. It's a Noom. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, I guess I should say hellos.
Look at me. I have lived.
There's so many hellos.
Thousand of your lives.
Oh wait, that's right. I need to shuffle a playlist. There we go. All right, so proper hellos regardless. Oh no, the list is reversed. That's right, and I did not clear it. Oh no. No, that's all last month. Emmett, thank you very much for checking in. I do appreciate it. Spec Ops, also you. Thank you very much. Dermot, thank you also. Everybody else, please know that I'm judging you.
Roundo.
Hello, Serge. Thank you very much for checking in. Everybody else, judgment. Full on judgment.
Howdy, Roundo.
There we go. Hi, Ray. Anybody else? Hrothgar. That's the Leo and Nolan, all right. I'm so happy the 14 live letter today announced Hrothgar will get to wear more hats. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. They said that they get new, like, all the new hats going forward, and that never happened.
Little baby man, little baby man,
I am a
little
baby
man, little baby man, little baby man, little.
Why is that off too? Oh God, why? Everything's why? You don't stream for a few weeks and everything breaks. Your screenshots? Yeah, I saw the screenshot. There's like 4 hats. I'll believe it when everything can be worn.
Daddy. Okay.
Like all the new shit from the store that should 100% have been Hrothgar and Bunnyman usable, but weren't. So fuck them. 4 hats is a lot given the Final Fantasy 14 devs. You know what? Fair. 100% fair. Judgment on you too. Judgment on everyone. So yeah, it's just going to be a short, just chatting stream today. Just, you know, get back into the groove of things. I just want to... Oh no, good yawn. I'm too comfy. Oh no. So yeah, I just want to get into the groove of things, and then we'll get back into things proper. So tomorrow we are going to be doing Dave the Diver, because I want to get that game done and over with sometime this decade, and probably do the same on Sunday as well, but we will see. It's going to be an interesting couple weeks, because next week is a normal week, but then the week after that, it's Canada Day on the Tuesday, so that's going to be a day off there in the middle of the fucking week, and it's just weird. So I got to plan for things. And then I got my birthday next month, and I got to plan for that. And just, I don't know, stuff. How was my day? My day was full of ignoring people. Ignoring people, and then helping people, and then helping the people I should have been ignoring. And then controlling myself so much that I did not just outright explode on somebody for just being an absolute fucking moron. Yeah, so it's gonna be weird. Today was a day.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Yes, please.
Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished. I see.
I tell you now, Ali is not as distinguished. I currently have her laying down on the desk, so she's doing good. And she's currently laying with her head on my hand, with her head tilted all the way back, and my thumb is just gently stroking her chin. And every once in a while she twitches. Hello, Luke. Welcome in, Bloody. So we're gonna get back into the groove today. We're gonna get back into the streamy groove, that's for sure.
Salutations, Quiche.
Hello, Riku. Welcome in. Thank you for checking in, buddy. We can boogie down, down upon down, boogie south, down upon down, boogie south, down upon down, boogie south, down upon down. Let's groove tonight. The EP Quiche, the cute EP Kobold. EP is right. Because instead of streaming, I very, very, very much came close to just doing more work for work so I could get some extra hours in onto my timesheets. Hey, you're a kobold? I thought you were a dragon. I haven't been a dragon since 2020. Officially, anyway. I was a dragon growing up because kobolds weren't a thing. And then as time went on, kobolds became a thing. And so officially, I became kobold in 2020 when I did a redesign. I changed it to a mix of otter and kobold. I call it Ottold. And Ottold? Oh my god, that sounds so cute. I haven't been a Mega Foxy since you were that short and you were both I mean, I'm still short. The height has not changed since the 90s, so that is constant. Still 3'9". I'm also keeping an eye on Telegram because I'm currently waiting on an update for a thing so that I can do another thing in time for Leo's thing tomorrow, because it's his stream or partnerversary tomorrow, and he's doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I got to do a thing, and I'm just waiting on something to show up so I can do it. It's normal to start losing height at our age. Look, I have gained and lost height throughout my entire life. I don't believe any of it. In high school, I was 5'11", and then I became 5'10 and a half, and then I became 5'11 and a half, and then I was 5'10". It's weird. Also, fuck you, Spec Ops. You pinging me, you fucker. Did you get the thing I sent you? Fuck you. You love the cute body pillow, thank you. This is a lovely lad by Squidadoo from one of their games that they're working on. Specifically with sharks and shit. And I love the Orc Man. Orc Man is adorable. I keep forgetting his name because I keep forgetting all their names because the game isn't out yet. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, no. Oh, you're stretching? You're stretching? Okay, okay, calm down. Yes, that is my hand. Please do not bite it. Oh, are you going away now? Or are you going to circle back? An orca boy with fluff. Yes, he is indeed. Geez, can you guess what sound a bull can make when hugged by a Durg? A squeaky toy. Yes, exactly, 100%. Perfect. But yeah, where is it? I think I have it around here. Okay, I go over here and I click on this, and then I type Squid's name in, and then I should be able to pull up the thingy. There he is. Boop. Oh, I gotta resize that. I gotta resize that before it shows up. Presenting the boy. Nui. Look at him, he's adorable. Look, love him. He's cute. That is not Orky. It is this lad, who is part of Squidadoo's Shark Tales game.
Look at me. I have
No, look at this instead.
1,000.
Look at this instead. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, he's adorable. And so he is my favorite of the designs that Squid has done for the game. So that's the one I picked because he's adorable and I fucking love his hair because it's fucking fabulous. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Where is the other one? It should be here. Is it not in this folder? Is it the other folder? I think it might be the other folder. Oh. I must be careful because that is the dangerous folder. Oh no. Why are the bionic legs mismatched? What do you mean mismatched? It's a bionic leg. You're gonna make that shit pretty. Otherwise, why bother? Yes, orcas are hot. Is this the start of my quiche, Terraria, Calamity, Revengeance, Spears only get fixed boy seed? Fuck no. Oh, what if it was a hybrid orca? I mean, most orcas could be. Alright, where is it? It should be in this other folder, the dangerous folder. Where are you? No, not you. You're dangerous image. I'm playing with fire. I'm in a dangerous folder while on stream, and the thing is still visible, so who knows what could happen. At a moment's notice. At a single misclick. Nope, that's not the one. Where is it? It should be here. No. Wait, did I just never save it? Have I reblogged it like 30 times and I just never fucking saved it? You know what? That's probably exactly what I did. Fuck! Wait. There it is. Bam. Hello. That's all of them. Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Hello, Epic. I see you trying to smack me, but no. Water lads. Yes, so that's the cast that Squid is working with currently. And Nui is there. And they are adorable. And then in this specific game they're working on a visual novel style.
From SPC Ops Spare, Quiche Dermot is trying to point out that Nui's right leg is bionic on the pillow and his left leg is bionic in the artwork.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay then.
It's perfectly fine. Everything's good. You don't have to worry about that. It's not like this pillow is reversible or anything. Don't think about it. So yes, in this little visual novel that Squid is working on, you are the otter having a very bad day, and you arrive on this island with all these shark people, and they're all fucking adorable. So yeah, that's what the body pillow is from. And I'm excited because it does look like it's going to be a fun game. I am also hoping that they continue working on, Cryptid Crush as well. Oh wait, there's another piece with Nui in it. Where is it? There it is. Boop. Look at it. Look at it. Fucking adorable. Fucking adorable. The bestest harem adventure ever. Shark Attack. Me. 5-7.
From SPC Ops Spare, so when are we getting a character action game stream now? Then Ron has me thinking of Metal Gear Rising.
Never.
Well, okay then.
I will never revengeance all over you. Mostly because if I did revengeance all over you, I would never hear the end of it. And also because action game streams, or character action game streams, are not really my thing. Especially the character action games are not really my thing. And I'm trying to focus more on games that I will enjoy long term and that are nice and calm and relaxing, because my life is stressful and I just can't handle it anymore. And if I have to, I'm gonna fucking snap. So yeah, I want relaxing shit that I can like just chill to and talk with and not have to like have streamer brain about Why not a game that will make you ugly cry? No. That was Final Fantasy XIV, and I still don't want to go back to that yet. Is it noise complaint night yet? No. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have neighbors upstairs, and the neighbors downstairs have been here for years, and they are very much aware of my bullshit at this point. And hell, they've endured kittens for a year and a half, so I'm pretty sure they're good at this point. Yeah, go away. What other game has Snap in the title? Pokemon Snap. Marvel Snap. Snap, snap, snap. You live on the top floor? No, I just don't have neighbors upstairs right now. The new landlord is renovating all the empty units for once. So I'll probably have neighbors upstairs like next month. Which I then get to get back to being very annoyed with. So hopefully they put like, they've improved the floors, because the last people who were up there, oh boy, did they like to scare my cats. I wish I lived in the top floor though. That would be nice. Then I wouldn't be looking into somebody's living room outside my own living room. That would be nice. But hey, I'm playing the lottery. Maybe I'll win. Because, oh boy. That's pretty much the only way I'm ever going to either A, retire, or B, afford property. Even with the condo market crashing, condos are have still gone from 250 all the way up to 500, 600, 800,000. And I can't afford those down payments. Oh. God, I wish I did not get sick a few years ago. Otherwise, I would have a condo right the fuck now. Dermot, I'ma slap you. Ba, 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 da, ba. I said condo. And it won't be the last, you little turd, you little freak. But yeah, also, Squid is working on a new reactor for me as well. They've taken on the challenge, so we'll see when that can get done. Because they recently opened up commissions for pool toy versions of people. So there's going to be a pool toy quiche coming someday, somewhere. God only knows when. Squid is very busy. And they also sometimes forget about me, which is sad, but at the same time, well worth the wait. Squeaky quiche, yes. And depending on their workload, there might be two. For reasons. Reasons. Don't worry about it. Other than that, I've also got some commission stuff in the works. Someday people will make me pay for them. And so I currently have money on me. And it's weird. I've spent this money, but they have not started on commissions, so technically I haven't spent it yet, and it's just weird. It's fucked up. I have all this money that I've gotten commissions with, and it's just sitting there because they haven't started the commissions and they haven't accepted payment yet. The fuckers. Yeah, it's in escrow, which means I can't do shit with it because it's technically spoken for. But at a moment's notice, it could be out of escrow and just be back in my pocket because limbo. And it's just there, judging me, tormenting me, going, hey, you could buy that new desk if you just canceled all these commissions and used all this money for it. Which I do need, because Alfie has been jumping onto the desk more, and by God, it wobbles. I thought limbo was disavowed Catholic doctrine. Don't worry about it. Limbo is limbo. It's a game and also lots of fun, but it's also kind of meh. Yeah, I got art from a bunch of people lined up, but it's 100% a matter of, oh yes, I'm in a queue somewhere that I can't see. But yeah, sure, they're definitely going to get to me. And I got one commission that is due by the end of the month, or I'm getting my fucking money back, because it has been over a year of me begging for updates on a bi-weekly basis, and I'm tired of that shit. And then I should have one done today, which is what I'm waiting for. And then I'm going to tip that artist, because I asked them a couple days ago if they could you please just, you know, make it go a little faster for Friday, please. I have reasons. Thank you. Makes me think of Meh Burger, which makes me think of the Sonic Boom cartoon and how much I miss it. Good, because Sonic Boom was great. Ha ba ba ba. Ugh. So yeah, it has been a thing. My health has been up and down for a bit now. For those of you in the know, I hurt my back last week. That was a thing. Oh fuck. Go you world order you. Hello, Journey. Do you know the smell of the game? Do you know the smell of me? It's very bad. Though technically I did shower before stream, so you know what? It's actually kind of good. Hi. Hi, Journey. Hello, Raiders. My name's Quiche. Welcome on in. Journey, thank you very much for dropping off your folks here. Y'all remember what happens on a raid, right? Right? Y'all remember? Oh, this is what happens. Hello, Raiders. I'm Quiche. I'm a kobold. I'm sometimes a streamer. Hi, it's Friday. I'm tired. Welcome on in. Journey, I hope you enjoyed your stream. If you have to raid and run, go for it. I am glad to hear you enjoyed your Elden Ring smelly, terrible, probably terrible times. But you know what? That's just Elden Ring. You know, that's what happens there. Well, that's a great part of the song to come back to. I need something better. I need better music. Let's see. There. Roots of Pacha. Go for it. Nice and relaxing. Also, I've got Leo and Noah's stream open on the other monitor, and they've just turned into giant monkeys, and I'm here for it. Elden Ring or Elden Ring Fortnite Rain. What the fuck is Fortnite, right? Oh yeah, that's the new DLC thingy, right? Nah, I got a trainer mod. We were touring the land and talking about lore and theories. Oh, very, very fancy. Enjoy your mods while you can, everybody, because you know what's happening? The shitification of the internet is going forward, and Nexus Mods is going the fuck down. How's that for a segue?
Look at me. I have lived 1,000 of your lives.
Have you? Have you really? I don't think you have. I think you've only lived one. And I've lived it longer. Because I'm old as fuck. Look at my gray hairs.
From SPC Ops Spare, Ash.
Ash? Isn't that just E? The fuck you mean Ash? That's bullshit. I'm not a nerd, I'm just old. Have you considered getting younger? Look. I wish, but no. I had a theory that the prisoner class was a member of the House of Karya, possibly a lesser member of the Karyan royal family, and was imprisoned for trying to seduce Rani. Or Rani. Rani. That's the big hat lady, right? I can't remember. I've never played Elden Ring. I've only watched a fuck ton of people play it. But yeah, back on my segue. For those of you who don't know, the owner of Nexus Mods recently sold it to an asshole who is very much keen on doing the whole, you know, oh my god, this is a new tech startup. Oh my god, this is a new gaming startup. Oh my god, we're gonna milk it for money and all the users, and then we're gonna drive it into the ground with shitification, just like fucking Discord is. Fuck them. So yeah, apparently people are already reporting that you know, special interest mods and LGBTQ mods have started disappearing off Nexus, and that already anti-LGBTQ and such mods are still there, despite always being removed in the past because, you know, no hate, all that shit. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting what happens with Nexus Mods and how mod managers are gonna be working in the future. Because that's gonna be a headache when it comes to Stardew mods and such. Made a cup of tea and 4 cups of coffee. That's way too much coffee and too much tea. You shouldn't be drinking all that at once. That sounds like way, way, way too much. Why are you doing this, Emmett? Emmett, why? 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 Why are you doing this, Emmett? Emmett, you don't need that much caffeine. Emmett, stop. Stop, Emmett. I mean, what? It's not like I have got my own mythical cup of coffee right here, even though I personally do not drink coffee, so it's probably just like Coke. Which, fun fact, oh, let me just move this as I get comfy. Oh. Fun fact, I tried to give up Coke this week. It did not go well. What the fuck is it? Journey, that is a Twitch thing. It has always been a Twitch thing. Yell at Twitch, not me. Good news, many other mod sites exist, and Nexus may be the current biggest repository, but it won't last. Oh, it definitely won't last at this point. The inshitification has already begun. But I need all the energy to study chess. No, you don't. Just play against bots. Anyway, please don't complain about it, please. Because then I have to address it as it's not my fault. Please stop. Joke's on you. I've beaten 1,000 Elo bot. Yeah, we'll go beat a 2,000 Elo bot then. I don't know what chess elos are like, so I don't know. But yeah, so plans going forward. For those of you who follow me elsewhere, have seen that I started doing or asking the questions about game design and shit. And I've started to pick up pixel art, and I am learning how to code in GDScript. And I want to make games. And I would like, if all goes well in my fucking life for once, that by the time I'm 45, I could release a fully functioning game. So, yeah, I probed for if people would be interested in game dev stream stuff in the future, and so some of that might actually happen on stream. Probably not for like a little bit, but you know, I still gotta learn this shit first before I can do anything. Because let's see, where is it? Where is the little guy? Where'd I save it? Up. That's 1, that's 2. There it is. Open. Visible. Hello. Look at this little pixel lad. Hello. This one is one of the first things I made. It is terrible and needs a lot of rework, but it works. This is just a little RPG character based on Slug, who belongs to Knave of Clubs, aka Buck the System. And we want to make our 34 root art of him. Please don't. He belongs to somebody. You have to finish Dawn Trail first. Fuck no. So yeah, I'm learning pixel art. I'm trying to do the whole GDScript thing. I am following tutorials. I still have to get my hands dirty in all of it, but it is very much a learning curve because I don't know. Like, I want to say I don't know any scripting, but that's a lie because technically I do, because I learned HTML and JavaScript 23 years ago. So I have like some knowledge of how scripting works, but it's just not the same. And I have to relearn it, and I have to learn the actual proper terms for actual coding, so it's gonna be a thing. And I've also got to actually like plan out a game that I want to make and just like work on that stuff. I have a better idea. Chunky art of Quiche. I'm joking. No, you're not. And this is as chunky as the player character will ever be. Hellbolt Kage. Terms for actual coding. No. Stop that. So, with this little guy, I did a couple other things. I did this skinny version character, which I stole the color palette from Stitch, because I fucking love Stitch. But these are like just tests to see if I could get like the proportions I would want in a character, like a pixel art character. Like if I put it down like that on a screen, would I be happy with that? Yes. I think so. It does need to be tweaked more. But you know what? It's a starting spot. It's a starting suit spot. Oh, and also, hey, look, it's Sarb. Also, Sarb is ripped. Because I wanted to try making a buff one as well. We do Journey. There's no such thing as a live action Lilo and Stitch. That is a travesty and the worst shit ever. But yeah, bop, 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 bop. So I've been testing, playing around with that. I have made so many goddamn ugly trees, and they just keep getting uglier. It's gonna be hard because I would really like to make a farming game, but that requires the ability to, you know, make trees and plants, and so far that's not happening. I need so much practice, guys. I need so much practice. Here, you can have my very first ugly as fuck tree. How's that? There you go. Have this monstrosity. Look at it. It doesn't make any sense. It looks more warped and turning in on itself, and just nope. Just nope. You need potting soil. That's not gonna help. I'm very impressed you managed to get the apps to work. I've tried pixel art before. It's hard. Yeah. Well, I've been looking at a bunch of like tutorials and shit. So it's like, oh yeah, just do this and do this, and then you do it on your own. It's like, oh no, this is terrible. This is the worst. That looks awesome, actually. No, it fucking doesn't. Don't lie to me. Look at this shit. This is supposed to be a tree. It doesn't look like a tree. It looks terrible. Ugh. I don't think I have any of the others currently exported. Let me see. Okay, yes. This one I could show. Export as... Oh no, I'm gonna burp. Oh, excuse me, and I'm not even drinking pop. Yeah, that's fine. That's the name. This is the one I am currently working on. Bam. Now this one looks good. This one I am happy with so far. I still need to work on the darker part of the tree, and I still need to do the trunk proper. But that is supposed to be an apple tree with a curve in it. Because if I want to make a farming sim game, but I want to do what I want for a farming sim, which is partially apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic, partially sci-fi. Okay, now I'm fucking jealous. Well, good for you. Don't be. I'm just starting. I like a man's trunk. Oh, yeah? Is that what it's like? Like if I... There we go. Export as tree blank. And if I change this, ha ba ba. There you go. There's just the trunk. I got the general curve to, like, the curve effect. I still need to redo it on the upper branches. But, like, I'm happy with that. It looks okay. People stop talking about your trunks. I would say it's an apple tree, but it's a very cool tree. It's kind of like sweet chestnut. Oh no, I looked at many pictures of apple trees, and the one thing that stood out was they are all scrungly, and they're fat at the bottom, they get fat in the middle, and then they just branch out because all the weight from the apples just pulls all the branches down. But you know what? This is going to be sci-fi, so it's got to be like weirdly squiggly, and it's going to be post-apocalyptic. So it's like, oh, this is mutant apple tree. Trunk means torso, not dangler. It means both, that you fucking know it. But yeah, this is the first tree that I'm so far happy with. So yeah, it's like I'm learning. I'm experimenting with things. Where is... Okay, there it is. I'm going to export that one. Export as tree pink. Now, this one still uses this. Actually, do I still have the old? No, I don't. Okay. So, because of the way I've been working on these, some of them are like half done. Some of them are reliant on other bits that I've redone. So now you get this. Now, the bottom tree used to be a bit different, but you still get the general gist of like what I was going for. And this was me trying different effects and failing miserably, especially that top one. Howdy, howdy, hi, hello, Baito Theo Kishking. Bleh. Drag Queen tree. How dare. It's just very pink. Because one of the ideas was turn the tree into an NPC. So I was like, okay, well, that'd be the body, that'd be the hands, that'd be the head. Yeah, that works. Because I was experimenting with shape and such. I like the middle part. The middle part actually comes out looking really, really cool. What's your favorite apple variety? Ambrosia. The best apples. These are so cool. What the fuck? How dare? No, they are not. They are terrible and a work in progress. Where's my slime test? Where is my slime test? Is that the one? No, that's not the one animated. So I was trying to... One of the first things I did was just make a slime jump. Is it on this one? Oh, there it is. Oh god, it's so long. It's so long. There we go. That's better. Stop putting yourself down. That's my friend. You talking about look. Your friend knows his limits, and his limits are he is starting pixel art, so it looks all terrible and needs a lot of work because he can see the flaws in it. Sprite art is okay, but I will fucking slap you, Dermot. I am not even gonna finish reading that sentence. I'm gonna slap you. Like even this, the bounce is all wrong, and the splash is wrong, and it needs more frames at the end for the splash, and it stretches too slowly. It needs work. On me so I can time him out. Yeah, I thought you didn't want to be a bog there, Spec Ops. Say Gex? What about Gex? Gex sex? Sex Gex? Gay sex Gex? Gay Gex sex? Yeah. Ginger ale all the way. So yeah, I'm still working on the pixel art. I'm learning, I'm developing, I am pilfering the internet for so many tutorials and examples and all that wonderful shit. The next thing I need to... technically the first thing I need to make is some base top-down grass palettes so I can start experimenting with stuff in Godot. Like, I bought a whole bunch of pre-made stuff, but I kind of want to learn how to do it myself as well so that I can just go with it. Because I've been following tutorials like how to do this one mechanic and how to make yourself a little platformer, which I did, and it was terrible. Because I didn't know what half the stuff did anyway. Now I do. Still terrible. So I need to like hammer on some basic stuff so that I can start learning the rest. Because, like, I need to figure out how to do the tile sets. I need to figure out how to do the character interaction to change tile sets into other tile sets, aka, you know, the farming aspect of a farming game. I need to figure out how to do next day timing. I need to figure out how to do inventories and save screens and options menus, and how to save and load information and store information so that it's not lost, and how to do transition things from one screen to another so that, you know, you can enter a house and shit and not lose all your baggage. And then I need to figure out how to do things like actual gameplay elements, like how to do the farming things and how to make the crops grow and all that wonderful stuff and turn into things and fill your backpacks, and then how you can sell it. And then I have to figure out NPCs for a little town on the side of a cliff. Yeah, there's a lot, guys. It's gonna be a while. But I've been following another little indie dev on the YubTubs who is making a plant game, and she has a couple nice tutorials about like the dual grid system and how to add a repeating shading thing to your tiles so that it looks more natural and shit. What engine am I going to? I am using and going to be using Godot, because Godot is free. It's free and it's easy to understand so far. It's just gotta learn all the shit. And GDScript. But GDScript seems to be easy enough to do. It's just now I've got to actually like sit down and crack at it until my head dies. But when I'm tired, I cannot do coding because it hurts. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain in all the places. Do I have any other pixels? Oh, wait, actually I have one other pixel thingy I can show. Bam. The very first pixel thing I did. I used one of Knave's character models or model sheets for Slug and just did him. Here, could I do? Oh yeah, I should be able to do the image too. Let's not make that visible right away. If I go over here and I search for Knave or Buck. My microphone has sunk slightly and it is bothering me. I'm gonna have to fix that after. There he is. Boop. Oh, that's too big. That will be way too big. Break that down a little bit. And you know what? Put it behind. Bam. There he is. That's Slug. He's adorable. I fucking love him. So I just essentially just use him as him. It's not quite the right proportions, but you know what? It's close enough. He still looks like he's begging for death though. So unfortunately, I messed up on that part. Yeah, so I look familiar. Yes, that would be because that is by Knave of Clubs / Buck the System, who is also a streamer here sometimes. And you can find him as Knave of Clubs on Blue Sky and as Buck the System on FA. And he draws this little guy whose name is Slug, who is a pufferfish and who gets very big. Yeah, he gets big in all the best ways. Where is it? I've got one thing I could show off. Which is not bad. There it is. Boop. It's me, by Knave. Look at me, I'm fucking adorable. Fucking love this shit. It's me, yes, it's me. And yeah, I am fucking adorable, look at me. I'm tiny, and I'm cute, and I'm adorable. And he's done that. He did that for me as a gift. And then I got commissions from him too. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Boop. Oh, that's too big. That's too big. It's so big. Okay, my slug can go away. Proper slug. There we go. Look, I'm not saying that Kabadon is the best thing in the fucking world. But I'm saying Kabadon is the best fucking thing in the entire world. Look, I am asexual as fuck. But there are some things I love. And Kabadon are one of them. Flirting with my asexual streamer? Asexual, aromantic, gay fuckery? What kind of fuckery is this? The good shit, that's what it is. It also makes no sense, but don't worry about it. That's just who I am. Happy Pride, bitches. Gay as fuck on paper, thank you very much. Not just gay, gay as fuck. Oh hey, the art numbers are actually lining up. That's great. But now will it actually start art on time? That is the question. He's asexual to bellies. Look, I just like big guys. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the doctor said. Hey! But yeah, Nave was essentially like the inspiration for the first pixel art. So that's what I did. Ah, papa, look at him. Like his proportions are a little off, but it was a start. And especially since the second version was this, which is much more in line with like actual game sprites, which is what I was testing out. Like I did it all first and then I, cut it up a little bit to add some movement. Oh, excuse me. It's not much, but it's a start. And it was me practicing like, okay, how big do I want the head? How big do I want the body? How the fuck would I animate this? And then I have to do figure out how to do the 3/4 view and the back view so that it could actually walk and move in at least 4 dimensions. You want guys just over and over and not near, not in physical contact or in the same room. Look, they can be in the same room. They just have to be over there and not touching without permission. No touchy. No touchy. Oh, I see the add in progress bar has broken again. I don't know why that is. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. Would I care to figure out what it is? What's going on? Probably something broke with BikuBot. BikuBot? I think BikuBot's... No, not BikuBot. Mix it up. And I don't think there's been an update, so eh. But yeah, so I'm considering doing the art stuff on stream. I don't know if I'll do scripting on stream because scripting is a little bit more involved. Spec Ops, Josh, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't seen how awesome Jax is in this one yet. You say nothing else? Good. Because right now, I have seen the preview images of Jax, and I have it in my head of all the different ways that they could make him gigantic. And I can't wait to be disappointed by all those not being in the show. Throw new Rakesh Geek error 00 or open bracket, close bracket. Look, I need to learn the terms, okay? I saw bracket and my head immediately went for 9-0, but the words came out 0-0. JavaScript's in check. Yeah, fuck JavaScript. I don't need JavaScript anymore. Nobody uses JavaScript. I'm going to learn GD script. Godot script. Which is based on Python, so that's going to be fun. The problem is me going to be like constantly looking things up going, okay, I want to do this. How do I do this? Where's a tutorial how to do this one specific thing? What do you mean there was an option to do it this way all this time? JavaScript has taken off hard as heavy-duty performant server-side language. Yeah, I don't do that shit. That's not my shit. I built simple-ass web pages with HTML and JavaScript. That was it. That was my gig in the early 2000s. And then I stopped because nobody was using personal websites anymore. And now if people make personal websites, it's all WordPress or Squarespace. I should know that's what I did when I did Mecha Goblin publishing stuff. For those of you who don't know this story, I published several RPG or several D&D 5th edition module thingies on DM's Guild several years ago. They're all gone now. I've taken them down since. But they were there, and I made all of like $10 on it. And in order to do it properly, I had to like register a business name and shit. And that was my business. It was Mecha Goblin Publishing. Ever since I saw Wolfie Cannon's version of Jax with a very long hyperlink, that's the only way I see him. Oh. Look, all I'm saying is that Jax is a twig and very long, and he has the perfect proportions to do terrible things to. And my God, I want all the terrible things to happen to him. Jax is awful. I love him. I know, right? Look, there's nothing better than a lovable jerk that you can do terrible things to. Ugh. Plus, there's always something about a jerk character that, you know, I could make him better. Or I can also make him worse. Or he can make me worse. Either way's good. But yeah, I'll watch it probably tomorrow. We'll see. Do I have any others? Nope, can't show that. Can't show that on Twitch. Can't show that on Twitch. Can't show that on Twitch. Let's go back to the tree then. Beautiful. It's just me and my shrub. There we go. Don't worry, it's pixel perfect, right? Wow, that looks terrible. All blown up. Let's see if I can actually do it better. If I do this, and I export it as 1000%. Is that your trunk? Are you just happy to see me? Oh no. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's just, it's big. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you my pixel trunk. It just, I might have made it a bit too big. Fuck it. Edit. Transform. Edit transform. Okay, that might be why. It is currently 6,500 pixels by 8,700 pixels.
Incoming call, boy.
Oh no, this breaks the...
From SPC Ops Spare, Spec Ops Spare has been struck from the Akashic record. Reason, knowledge of Keisha's true name.
Well, okay then.
I mean, you have to go away then. Okay, no, I want this... Why can't you just fucking edit, transform into like the proper... Split screen. Kentucky! City nights, get it going tonight. City nights, I had too much of a good time. Kentucky, thank you very much for 21 months. Hello, Kentucky Duck. How are you doing this evening? And then he dances, of course. There we go. Proper pixel size. You can now see like the proper pixelation of this ship. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Yes, look at me. You can't see me.
Look at the way
you
he
can't
is
see
sitting.
me.
Yes, very distinguished. I
I see. There. It's just me, my cup of coffee, and my pixel tree. Why? Why not? Do you not like my pixel tree? It still needs work in the middle part, in the dark part, but you know what? It's okay for now. I am now a horror beyond man's comprehension. Frickin' sweet. I mean, just because you've been struck from the Akashic record does not mean you're horror beyond imagined comprehension. I mean, that really means we do have quite the comprehension of what you are. But yes, this is my tweet. I'm very happy with how it's coming out so far. I still need to do a lot of it and clean up some stuff and make it not look quite so blocky in some places. I like it. It looks nice. It's more of what I was hoping to get to, and I'm still learning how to do those shapes. The tree needs some grapples? Or some graples? Well, that comes later. First, I gotta get the leaves to look right. Then I can add, like, the fruit. That would, like, drop from the thing. And then I have to do the fruit itself. Sort of like when you shake the trees in Stardew. But right now, the goal is to get, like, one tree, one bush, one crop. And then I will have those three, like, things to play with in Godot to work the system. And then from there, I can continue on and add more and more and more. Which is going to take time, because holy shit. Actually, do I have the first draft still around somewhere? I think I do. Close that, don't save. Where is that the one? Yes, that is the one. The very extremely, absolutely rough, terrible looking thing. Where did it save? There it is. There you go. I started making carrots. But I also haven't done like the grass and the dirt tiles yet, so I'm kind of a little ahead of myself. Could you link to the tutorials you use for Discord at some point? I could definitely do that. What's a carrot? I'm gonna slap you. It's a carrot with rot. That's what it is. I'm being pinged. Please be the thing. God fucking damn it. Spec! You little, why you little... But yeah, currently it... No, I'm not playing the slot machine jackpot sound. You absolutely terrible bear. This is supposed to be low-key and calm and collected and just be bitching about shit for 2 hours. Or an hour and a half. I don't know however long I could go for. Before I burn myself out tonight. Or when the cast decides, you know, it's time. 10,000 points redeemed. I have to go eat if you're not doing food videos. Well, go eat. I don't know why food videos would stop you, because, I mean, you can't eat food videos. I'm just here animating. I'm glad you are. At least one of us is doing something productive with our lives. Because they're yummy and I want to wash them. Maybe next time. Maybe next week. No, yeah, you can't. Yeah. Look, there's carrots on screen. I mean, technically that's just like the tops of carrots, but you get the idea. Because I have like game mechanics in mind, and so I would need to do like, oh, here's a regular carrot, and then it branches off into 3 different directions depending on how the player wants to do carrots. Mechanics, are they hot, guys? Oh, they will be. There will be a mechanic. He will be hot. I figured out this, like, the quote-unquote backstory for the game, like for the setting, which is basically post-apocalyptic after nuclear winter, and instead of being all grimdark with it, it's just like, oh yeah, and everybody banded together, and all the assholes died, and all the good people survived for centuries, and were good people. So what'd you miss? You missed me talking about work being dumb and shit. You missed me talking about what else have I talked about? God, I've talked about so much. You're gonna have to look at the VOD. I want to make a firing sim where you get to play as halfling and go all in on the cozy. Well, Journey, I've got news for you. There is a there is something exactly like that coming. It's called like the Shire, I think. No elf, dwarf, or orc farming, but it's the hobbitses. Orc, you're like, no, I'm not a paralegal. I would fucking die if I was a paralegal. I'm just a law clerk. I just do paperwork shit. If I was a paralegal, that would require me to like go to court and like actually have an iota of responsibility over my head with a dagger just dangling there. And I could not handle that. Mechanic is the last survivor family of hot boxers, people who ran APCs to keep people warm. You're a paralegal, pretty much. I work for paralegals, I work for lawyers, I work for associates, I work for partners. I hate them all, because they can be so stupid sometimes. A paraplegic legal, quadrilegal. No, thank you. Yeah. But no, currently, the backstory will be a grandmother saved the world. Because she stumbled in on, like, quote-unquote doomsday project that would have, like, oh yeah, we just needed one more day to fix the world, and they never did it. And then she stumbled in on it and went like, oh, I just got to hit the button. Okay. And she fixed the world. Mostly. And then the game would be focused on like, everyone has at least one grandma. Yeah, and her name is Grandma. And then you as a player get summoned in because she met you once and you were very smart and knowledgeable in like, you had a very strong interest in like, oh, what were plants like back in like 1,000 years ago? Oh, I've grown, you know, this dandelion. Oh, I'm so proud of it. You know, that kind of shit. And I'm good with, I made it because, you know, technology, and it grew in a frozen wasteland. Yes, I'm very smart, and that's the main character. Man, I'm giving you my only nuclear winter idea. No, that's the thing. It's post-nuclear winter. It's 1,000 years after the world went to shit. And then Grandma fixed it. And so you, as the player, get summoned to Grandma's little land, and you discover the AI that's, you know, that's there, and it helps you create a farm that you can then grow stuff on and sell to other traveling merchants who bring it to other places and who will give you little quests of like, you know, this place needs this and this and this. Could you grow it? Could you make it? Could you do all this shit and, you know, do these things? How many years since it ended? Less than 5. And the nuclear winter technically is ongoing, but through the power of pushing a button, it's not a problem at the moment. It still technically exists, but it's not a problem at the moment. More Cobalt-less Cylon Earth. No. You may have to program the VCR for her. No. She's smart. I kind of want her to be sort of like a cross between the old grandma from Spirited Away and the old grandma from Howl's Moving Castle. And also the old grandma from Castle in the Sky. Or not grandma. Just, no, she's not grandma. She's just Ma. Pirate Ma. Look, I have a type when it comes to like the archetypes of like the strong female cast. Especially when it comes to old people. And she'd run the cantina. Also, yes, thank you for defrosting her. My queen is currently defrosting. It is almost time for Christmas in July. People have already accidentally posted Christmas stuff in June in my Discord, which makes me very, very happy. Cobalt has an ecological collapse 2,000 years ago, but since healed. Cylon Earth had a nuclear war 1,000 years ago and is partially healed, but is too irradiated to live on. Ah. All I know in the end of that series is we're back on Earth, apparently. We left Earth billions of years ago, and now we're back. And now it's today. So later looks like British Columbia. We'll see. Because, like, currently I'm just learning how to do pixel art sprites. But after that, I need to learn how to do pixel art splash art so that I could like tell the initial story stuff. So it's going to be an interesting development cycle. I also need to learn how to make music, or I need to like wrangle in music making friends. This sounds a lot like Luke Humphries animations, particularly his post-apocalyptic stories. Oh, look, Humphries is, oh, I know him. He's the guy who does the animated shorts that are on loops, and it's like, remember to visit the hole at the end of time. Or the, I'm sorry I teleported you away from your home. Please enjoy this luxury castle sorcerer place. Here's this room, here's this room, here's this room, here's this room. You can do all these wonderful, amazing things. You'll never want to leave. But don't worry, we'll get you right back to where you are, but, you know, in time. But don't worry, no time has passed. You're good. Yeah, the finger guard guy. With the most recent one being the finger guard being grabbed by the giant and going, I help, before it gets obliterated again. I learned something a few days ago that blew my mind. I feel like an idiot for not noticing it. Alex Henderson, the animator, is the same artist as Frostbite Poster. I have no idea who either of those people are. That's the one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, I love his post-apocalyptic stuff because it's uplifting rather than depressing. And that's kind of the thing I like in post-apocalyptic settings, because I am so fucking tired of the, oh my god, the world has ended, we are now all at each other's throats, rah, 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 rah. No, that's not how it would fucking go. People are nice, people are kind. Assholes would die off real quick. Because the last thing you want to do is piss off the nice people who are like growing your food. He's got a whole series about when society collapsed. Yeah. Like the card game video. Yeah, I love that thing. This guy made a card game using, you know, whatever we had lying around, and then everybody kind of just like went in on it. And if, you know, we have our own different rules, but it's all still the same game. Alex Henderson did the Donkey Kong Crystal Coconut music video with all the hot Kremlins. Frostbite Posters was a Ferdy Gaber. Oh, yes, him. Yes, I am aware of... I'm aware of them being the one in the thing. I thought Alex Henderson sounded familiar. Planet Fitness becoming Lane It, the card game. Yeah, like his stuff is honestly like real good because of the fact that it's like it's optimistic. It's like, oh yeah, the world kind of ended, but you know what? It's not that bad because we all look out for each other and we're all friends and we're all working together. Even if we're not working together, you know, just go that way. You'll run into somebody who will do this for you, and yeah, they're all kind of weird, but you know what? It's kind of fine. Yeah, that's kind of like the vibe I want to do, which is like, yeah, there was 1,000 years of snow, and like, sure, 99.9% of humanity has, you know, croaked and barely scraped by, but hey, things are better now. And during all that time, we worked together, and we did all these things. And now we've come out of the caves where it was warm, and now it's warm outside too. And yeah, sure, there's a couple days at the end of the year that get really cold and really weird as the giant space mirrors recalibrate every year. But you know what? We could deal with that. That's fine. What? You don't like the space mirrors? All she had to do was push a button. And it warmed up the planet. But they have to have automatic maintenance once a year, which takes like 3 days. So don't worry about it. I'm currently deciding in terms of like character creation and such and characters. I'm currently deciding if I want to do 100% furries, if I want to do a mix of furries and humans, or furries and monsters, or if I want to do 100% furries and 100% humans, and then just have like a toggle for them. Like, hey, do you want the furry pack? A friend of mine just willed an HBO adaptation of Gantz into my blue screen. What the fuck is Gantz? It sounds familiar. I've made my D&D stuff more like his Intersea Zone series, where there are just a bunch of weird realms that you can visit, and you can end up getting to and from like anywhere. Yeah, those are fun. Please, no HBO anime adaptation. Look, we don't need any HBO anime adaptations. In fact, everybody should cancel their HBO until the Wizard show is canceled. Human furry random population distribution like Breath of Fire series. Yeah. A mix is nice, but then it's a case of like, I would like to appeal, like, especially if there's like romance candidates, I'd like to appeal to everyone because I want people to have like the option they want, and I don't want them to be like turned off by like, oh yeah, I would have gone for this character, but they're human and I only go for the furries, or vice versa, or the monsters, etc. So I was thinking of like, I could do all the standard NPCs as like a fixed mix, and then just have like, hello, would you like to date all bachelors, all bachelorettes? Would you like them to be human? Would you like them to be monsters? Or would you like them to be furries? But then I actually have to like figure out how that works. Whenever I see post-apocalyptic fiction, I always think like, where are all the bicycles? Bicycles would be the maximum confluence of would survive the apocalypse and would be useful after the apocalypse. It depends on if it's a mountain bike or not. In terms of...
Greetings and salutations, Quiche.
Rust is a thing, a theory. Like, yeah, and bikes are not made to last. Grew up with bicycles on an island along the equator. Bicycles fall apart fast in corrosive air. They do. Who keeps locking onto you and Vats? That would be Salem. Salem the Kobold, who is no longer a kobold. Salem TK. Why do they keep canceling their attack? Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's what modding's for. Yeah, but I don't want mods in, like, if I could do it myself as a part of the game itself, I could do it. I would do it. Can I record high key spit? Yes, you can. It is, you need to do it 3 to 4.5, 5 seconds. It has to be high, it has to be crisp and clear, and then you have to tell me what sound effect you want, you know, what theme, whatever, and I will put it all together, and then you'll have a thingy. Any apocalypse that humans would survive, bicycles would survive. That depends on like what apocalypse you're looking at. Because I'm telling you right now, out there, Mr. Kentucky, a bicycle ain't gonna do shit in 10 feet of snow. What's gonna get you through there is dog sleds. Well, what's gonna be a problem is that trees don't grow anymore. At least not outside. People breathe and don't rust. No, but they do get irradiated and turn into furries. So you know there's that. Or Zonai devices with Ultra Hand. No, there are no Zonai devices in my post-apocalyptic world. I mean, there's 1,000-year-old technology that is going to still be good. Like one of the NPC ideas I have for like the tutorial is something inspired by the Time Machine movie, where they showed, you know, a holographic pane of glass with a librarian in it who could read you, you know, the knowledge of everything. Technically, I think it's the newest one because there hasn't been another one. Yeah, the 90s version. The good version. There was an older as fuck version, but that's old as fuck. But yeah, the idea is like, the tutorial is like, oh yes, I'm actually You've discovered me. I am the pane of glass on your farm. Allow me to tell you all about farming. And thus you become the best. The 1370s version, the real Time Machine version. Don't step on broken glass and you won't feel the pain of glass. That is deep. So Monolith from 2001. No, it would literally just be like a sheet of glass and there's a guy. Hello, I am display unit 001. Yeah, I'm kind of like the backup computer here. I am really bored. You want to learn anything? Monolith Soft was founded around that time, yeah. The 2077 version is the best version, yeah. But I kind of want it to be a little like I want my little like weird veggies and shit. Because like one of the ideas I have for like mechanics is, okay, yeah, you've got basic ass irradiated carrots. If you experiment with them a little more, you could unirradiate them and they become carrots. But then also you could, just tweak a few things and carrots become either a lot of carrots or a lot of carrot. And it would give players like an option, like, do you want the one really expensive carrot from your crop, or do you want your carrot crop to have like 10 carrots for the price of one? A mechanic with a basic ass doesn't sound very sexy. The orange in the carrots is good for you. What colors of carrots are there? Orange carrots are only really been around for a few centuries. Yeah, but they're also the most common carrots that we currently have in the world. So if the world went to shit, these are the carrots which would become irradiated. And so what would your goal be? Would your goal be to have the most sugary carrot in the world? No, your goal would be to either get the most carrots possible or the biggest fucking carrot possible. And that's what that's what you would be doing as the character. You would be like, oh yes, I have rediscovered broccoli and with it cauliflower and with it the other 20 different vegetables that come out of this one fucking plant. I've got a list, starter list of like different things. Like I want winter to also be a planting season, so that it's not just like, hey, you're kind of bored, not much to do. Unless radiation created the extinct megafauna that used to eat avocados. Don't worry, there's going to be giant things. Where is it? Do I have it somewhere saved? Oh, I do. I do. Ba. Oh wait, let me export that a little bigger as well. Yeah, overwrite that. Hababa. There it is. Boop. There you go. This is what I was playing with beforehand. So I was like planning out things like, well, how would I set stuff up? Big ol' sloth with big old guts. So like there's the basic stuff here. Like you're essentially like near a cliff edge that is essentially it's a giant dump down there. And you go into the pit to explore and get more stuff. And then you have your little farm and you can access the pit. Or you can go north towards the outskirts of the city, and then the city itself, which is where Grandma would be and where you'd start the game as. You could go to the mountains, or you can go to the Great Lake, fuck oceans. Abyssal Cliffs. No, I just never got to finish the background. Because this is literally just me playing around with it, like, okay, if I do this with pixel art, because I am going to have to figure out how to do a pixel art map eventually. So this was me playing around with stuff. Because extremely deep dry land is both fascinating and really happening on Earth. Yeah, especially after 1,000 years of ice age on the entire planet. And so like a lot of the land would have sunk, and then there was also like, you know, the world blew up a bit. And it's going to be a non-distinct area of the world. The Mediterranean, it dried up repeatedly, then refilled repeatedly. Yeah, it needs to dry up again. But yeah, the idea is caravans would come to the city. You would fulfill their needs. They would go and distribute goods to other settlements. Another settlement is in danger. Under attack. You need help. No, none of that shit. And then over time, additional people would join the city and the surrounding area. Have you seen Laika Age Through Blood? I have seen some of the game. I have not seen the entire game. Excuse you, it absolutely does not, unless it's because of an ice age. What, the Mediterranean? Yeah, it needs to dry up again. That, or we need to fill in that little bit of land. Block the sea off. Block it off. I mean, it's more grimdark than what you're going for, but it's when we live, hometown is lovely. I have, like, it is very much too grimdark for what I'm going for. Because I still want it to be post-apocalyptic, but I want it to be cheery post-apocalyptic, positive. Yeah, Strait of Gibraltar. Fill that hole in. Build a that's where you need to build a wall. This is silly of me because I've been reading lots of mystery books, but this would be great setting for a series of detective mysteries solving post-apocalyptic crimes. Oh no. Oh, excuse me. You're fine with Lake Ontario, but not the Mediterranean? I'm fine with Lake Ontario, but not Lake Superior. I know a death trap when I see it. Farmpocalypse. Like, there are a lot of farming games that are trying to do the sci-fi thing, but I feel they always miss the mark. Because, like, there was Lonely Outpost, which tried to do it, but it felt too disconnected from the purpose, and the mechanics were kind of flat. Then there's oh god, I need to find my farm sim category. Where are you? Fuck. Lightyear Frontier, which tried to do it, but 3D farm sims are not the same. They're not as... It's not as cozy. It's a different kind of cozy. Where's it? Farlands is another one. I tried to do future sci-fi farm sim, but it's in very early development and the style is not my jam. The upper left should be tundra. It is tundra. It's tundra and mountains, and technically like dilapidated buildings in that nobody goes near because, you know, there's monsters there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Gee, I wonder why you would be so close to a cliff. Hmm? Even the St. Lawrence River is Lovecraftian god of river systems. I mean, it's if you're Canadian, it's fine. It loves us. Cylon like in that they have innate technological components, but they can still have babies the old-fashioned way. No. Mega Man Legends is post-apocalyptic, but civilization has already recovered, though not with the original humans. They're all cyborgs. Basically, the village mystery in the style of the G.K. Chesterton and the Father Brown mysteries. And a volcano level. Everyone loves a volcano level, just no sewer level. Look, all those levels are fine, just no underwater level. That's where I draw the line. Lake Superior is more like an inland sea. It's really deep and parts of the lake bed is below sea level. Yeah, it's fucking scary. There's a reason a lot of like actual huge fucking sailing ships went missing on that fucker. Also made sound. Yes, I shall listen to it later, Spec Ops, after stream, because I'll need to like set it up for the thingies and do some audio magic to it. You should play Dave the Diver. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow Keisha's thing. I fucking love volcano levels. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do volcano. No, you won't. I had sound effects already. We'll see. Because, like, one of the things that a lot of farm sims have going for them right now, as, like, mechanically speaking, they all have farming, they all have dating, they all have fishing, they all have foraging, and they all have a fucking mine to go down to the bottom of. And as much as I want to have a mine to go to the bottom of, I kind of don't want it to be a mine. I want it to be something else. And I don't want it to just be go down. So I was thinking the pit, which takes you out, you know, down off the cliff and into the tundra and into the, like, the wasteland. And the ruins. And instead of going down, you have to traverse them. And the further in you go, horizontally, not downwards, the more... Oh, excuse me. The more rooms you have to, like, overcome. Did you know they store old films in salt mines so they stay dry? I did not know that. Can be ruined, not mine. Yeah, that's the idea. It's not a serious high-key submission, it's just a meme. I'll be the judge of that. But yeah, like, I kind of would like to do something more procedurally generated than like what Stardew has, which is like, this level of the mine is this, and this level of the mine is that, and then you unlock procedural, well, not even procedural generated mines after that, but just like the random sets of mine levels. Remember a huge catch of old films, including a bunch thought lost, were found under a Canadian hockey rink because the cold kept the films dry. I want to do a cozy game about dwarves, but don't know what it'll be, like some kind of mining thing, some simple dwarf forges. And how it would be different from Minecraft and Terraria? I don't know. It's just dwarfs. Immediately makes me think of Nomoria. fucking love that game, but then it just kind of died. Aren't Canadian comedies already dry? Look, they're dry, but they're not awkward. And awkward is a British thing. No, you're thinking of ginger ale, Canada Dry. Excuse me. But yeah, like if I'm going to like really go for it, I want to put some thought into it and be a little different. You know, play with the formula a little bit. Because if I'm just going to do like a Stardew literal clone, it's like, why bother? Other than making it sci-fi, of course. I've also seen Strange Brew. It is not dry. In fact, it is very wet. Mm-hmm. And like, I still...
Oh my god!
Oh.
Hi, Kish!
Hello, Salvatoriago. How you doing, buddy? Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. Also, I've seen Strange Brew, and it is not dry. In fact, it is very wet. Oh, it is, isn't it? Dead dad and stuff. Meowdy Grobald. Yes, thank you. I hope you're having a good day, Sal. I am chilling on a Friday, which is as good as it could get for me right now. Well, yeah, that's kind of like the general idea, and I'm going to be playing around with it a bunch.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
I'm not distinguished.
Look at the way he is sitting. Yeah,
I'm just sitting here on chat.
Distinguished. Mm-hmm. I see.
With his pillow. Ooh. I will hydrate though. So, fun fact.
Hi.
Hello, Kentucky. You're very late. So, fun fact. When I tried to give up Coke earlier this week, I got a scratchiness in my throat. I don't know why. But I think it's because when I cut out the Coke, I kind of just drank less altogether. Because it was like, no, I can't have Coke. If I have a Coke, I gotta have something else. And so I ate shit instead. Drink water, you fucking idiot. Look, I have, but it's not the same. Because my throat has become accustomed to sugar water with caramel and bubbles in it. And now it's like, more. Where is it? Where is it? I drank herbal tea. It helped get me back on water. Ugh. Tea. Ugh. Might as well drink coffee. Ugh. Oh no. No, Spec Ops is sending me more memes. Spec Ops, no. The Fallout 4 water memes, god damn it. Carbonated beverages. Ugh. Yeah, well, you know what? They're good. And I have an addiction to Coke. The good kind, not the bad kind. And I was out of Coke completely for 3 days. And then I went, I need Coke. I need Coke right the fuck now, or I'm going to fucking snap and kill someone. And so I bought Coke. And I have Coke again.
Look at me. I have lived 1,000 of your lives.
All of it with Coke. And then I went 3 days without it, and I almost snapped and killed a bitch. Yeah, that episode of Rescue Rangers where Gadget joins a soda cult. Xavier root beer. No, it's not Coke though. It's got to be Coke. It's got to have the caramel and the very little bit of caffeine, and it's got to have that weird little aftertaste that cola has specifically. But it can't have like the harsh aftertaste that like Pepsi has. It has to have the more mellow taste that Coke has. And it has to be able to be drunk at room temperature, so I can just walk over to the corner of the kitchen, grab a can, and walk back to the desk without having to worry about shit like condensation on the can and it tasting weird as it warms up because I take my sweet ass time drinking it throughout the fucking day. No. Coke. I am breathing. I feel if I go more than a week without root beer, Angel loses their wings. Accurate. I like to drink milk. It's pre-California. I also like to drink milk. It's what I was trying to also replace the Coke with. It didn't work. It didn't work as well. Mix Coke and milk, in which case you do get just weird separation of the two binding agents, which does explain like why sometimes I would drink milk and then a little bit later I would drink a Coke and I would get really, really weird stomach gurgles. Oops. Pretty ironic coming from the guy who wrote the furry guide on how to. Yeah? Yeah? It has to have a U.S. federal government mandate supply of high fructose corn syrup to ensure the Midwest doesn't fail. God, I wish the Midwest fails. Look, I'm sorry to all Americans, but I kind of wish your entire country just collapses and fucking splits. Then maybe the rest of us could have some fucking peace and quiet for a change. Okay. I offer you something on Blue Sky, but I mean what? Oh? Oh? You offer something on Blue Sky? Which Blue Sky? I have two. Is it this one? I see. Salvatore has followed me. I do not see anything else yet. If it's something in Blue Sky, on the fun account. Oh, on the fun account. Oh my God. Amazing. Fucking amazing, Jacob. Holy fuck. Thank you. I love it. Oh, that's so fucking cute. Oh, hey, it still works. Yeah, I haven't turned it off. It's still there. Oh, excuse me. Well, I still need to eat, and your stream is 2 hours in. Well, you should have eaten. You could have gotten food at any time and sat your ass back down, Dermot. So do we just, you know, without blood? Don't worry about it. Do I feel better? I do. I am feeling better, hence why I'm here and not, you know, skulking in a ditch somewhere instead. The rest of the stream interface could break, but MicroStream RPG would run like clockwork. Oh, you had a cold this week? No, I hope you feel better. Schleims. Oh, and then you died, sorry. A really bad fever? Oh, it's just a one-day fever? Then you're fine. You're fine. You're totally fine. You're good. I'm gonna retweet this though, and write a spazzy email or Twitter response about it right the fuck now, going, it's so good. Thank you, Jacob. And I need a spaz gif. Yes, that. There we go. Now everybody on my feed will see it. What's up, Gamer Nation? We're coming to you live today, skulking in a ditch somewhere. Maybe we'll find a ghost. Oh my god, look at that cheese puff that just rolled down the hill. Oh my god, this place must be haunted. No, I don't. I'm in captivity. Totally do. Bears in captivity don't hibernate. No, but they still sleep a fuck ton. Wait, what? What is that? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to share that after stream. Because one of my other commissions just got dropped on me, and it looks so good. See, I would do very well in captivity. I just sleep all the fucking time. Oh no, my nose is starting to run. Oh no, nose, why? Why? No, not now. Hibernation or hibernation? No, wait. Hibernation? The fuck is the hibernation? What does that mean? Sleep, eat, be cute, repeat. Get enrichment. Every holiday they'll drop a big thing of like a pumpkin for me to destroy. That'll be great. It'll be filled with like my favorite food. Hibernia, Ireland. Hyperinflation. Yes, amazing. Perfection. Hibernation. That's just California. Ugh, excuse me. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing and what I'm planning. Still don't know what I'm going to do in terms of games going forward, though. Ooh, excuse me. Because I definitely do want more relaxing games for me, because it makes it easier to chill and easier to just decompress and not have to worry about too much voice acting and paying attention to stories or game mechanics, because I can talk to chat and actually like be involved and get better at doing that shit. Become a Balatro streamer. No, I hate math and I don't understand Balatro. I tried, but I don't understand how people get beyond level 10. It doesn't make sense to me. Why? How do they get billions? How do they get infinite combo shit? Meh. No shooting birds and using their viscera as currency. Which game was that? I don't remember which game that was. Watch Raffle Light? Leica age through oh no. He helps me sleep. But I don't want to sleep right now. I want to stay up late because it's Friday. It's Friday, I need to stay up. And then I'm going to like wake up at like 9:55 just in time for Leo's stream. And I'm waiting for like the art thingy so that I could do a thing. Can't wait for the summer rush to end at work. Sir, summer just started. Leica is trauma. That's what I've heard. I can't wait for summer rush to end at work. And then I see a stream, key stream announcement. Final. Uh-huh. Yeah, you want to go with that? But yeah, there's like a whole slew of games that are more relaxing that I could actually play. Problem is a lot of them are open-ended. Like farming sims, there's not really, I mean, they're, fucking hell, shit. Like there is a quote-unquote end, but it still goes on infinitely, so it's like, eh. Final Fantasy Tactics, I will 100% play when it comes out. It's going to be fucking amazing. I'm going to drop everything for it. It's going to be great. I'm going to be the happiest little quiche there ever fucking was. Because I've been begging for that game on PC for fucking decades now. And that is not a fucking exaggeration. But am I going to stream it? I'm definitely going to stream it. German, I'm slapping you. I'm slapping you. I am pile driving you. I am biting you. I am biting you. I am biting you. I am throwing you off the goddamn roof into the lake. It is Lake Superior. Good luck. You can become a chess streamer, except instead of chess, it's tic-tac-toe. Look, the only thing you're going to get chess out of me is the TikTok music chess songs, and that's pretty much it. Well, I'm very excited in my pants. I'm glad Final Fantasy Tactics does it for you. Because I have never had another tactics game replicate the feeling of Final Fantasy Tactics quite the same way. Quiche will become an MTG streamer, but he'll stream Cockatrice instead of Magic Online Arena. Yeah, pretty much. But at the same time, I don't want... fuck wizards. Fuck wizards, they're too expensive now. I can't buy new shit. What's Cockatrice? Cockatrice is a MTG slash card game slash tabletop simulator thingy. That is totally 100% legal, I swear. Do I still have it installed? I don't think I still have it installed. So then I'll have to do this. Cockatrice MTG. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. Come on, that one. There we go. Let's see. Oh, god damn it, it's a WebP. Fuck you. I don't mind WebP, but I fucking hate the fact that everything else doesn't like WebP. Is this a WebP? No, it's a PNG. Thank God. Here, bam. Change. Pull it up. Boop. Boop. Show it. There we go. This is Cockatrice. So this is a 4-player game of Commander. Everything is calculated manually. So it doesn't include the mechanics of the game. You have to track that yourself using the built-in tools. Like, here's a card deck, here's your discard pile. Congratulations. Do everything else. And that's how it's around the MTG laws, because the MTG itself is not part of the program. Mostly you have to download additional packs for it, and all the card art itself is pulled off of Scryfall, and you can alter any of the images yourself on your end. And it's so good. It's fun. It's very cluttered and messy, but you know what? It's still fun. It's proper MTG. And yeah, I guess I could do like Tabletop Simulator, but Tabletop Simulator itself gets really, really weird. I bought all the Bloomberg precons. I bought all the Bloomberg precons. They're the last Bloomborough precons. They're the last ones I got. I also got the Secret Lair and a free pack, and I bought a whole bunch of singles that I wanted because I wanted all the all the Planeswalkers because I collect those. And that's the last stuff I bought from MTG. And I still have to sort those things. Oh yeah, and I also have an entire singleton collection of Bloomborough itself, minus all the alts. I wonder if they still do it. MTGO Redemption. Are they still doing it? Oh yeah, they still are. So, for those of you who don't know, if you play MTGO, Magic the Gathering Online, and you complete a full set of cards, you can redeem them. And you get a full 1-to-1 set of cards. It got too expensive to do it for me because they kept jacking up the price for international shipping, to the point where it's like, oh yeah, once you buy all the cards in MTGO, you can redeem it for such and such, and then the redemption coin costs like an additional $40, and then shipping costs like an extra fuck ton. And I just got tired of it. So I just wait for them to show up on like eBay if I want like a new singleton set that's sealed. Buy singles, guys. Yeah, but see, if you buy them all on MTGO and you just want like one of every card to complete a set, it's cheaper than, or not, well, it was cheaper than a booster box. Not anymore. Or it costs like just a little more than a booster box. And then it costs a lot more than a booster box. Fuck Magic and Wizards. So like Bloomborough, I think I spent $250, $275 on it ish, maybe $300, and I got one of every card. And if I buy like one of every card as singles, it'd be more like $500, easy. $250, Cotton Hill, 50. But like Bloomborough is 281 cards. So it's like you're paying just about $1 a card. Oh, excuse me, in the end. But after Bloomborough, all the news for MTG that started rolling out just kind of like killed it for me. So like I never touched either Drift. I never touched Duskmourn, House of Horror because it just seemed so fucking stupid. I didn't touch Ether Drift because it just seemed so fucking stupid. I didn't touch Dragonstorm because as much as I wanted it to be, like, I wanted it, it just, the price just got so fucking exorbitant because everybody fucking loves Tarkir. And Final Fantasy XIV, or Final Fantasy MTG is just too expensive. Holy fuck. And everything is Final Fantasy now. I just started playing 2 weeks ago. Yep. Sounds about right. So in other news, my doctor put me on vitamin D pills because I was deficient, and after 2 weeks, I'm feeling more rested when I wake up. Good for you. I'm also on vitamin D pills. And multivitamins. And calcium. And more vitamin D. And also B12. Because I'm old and falling apart. I only first got up the courage to play my first MTGA game earlier today. I had a Lord Skinner deck. Oh, that's adorable. I hope you had fun. Arena has its own bag of worms, but it's at least it's accessible. I need to be on B12 too, but good lord, all the options. Yeah. Made lots of rats. Good. As expected of the Rat Man. Ooh. But yeah, right now, MTG is kind of in a weird place for me because I have no interest with it. However, the upcoming space set has piqued my interest because I'm interested to see what they do with it, because it's supposed to be a proper story set. But we'll see. They've disappointed me several times now. Like they had piqued my interest for the Western set, and then the Western set was not the best. They just released the first story chapter today, and there's some story stuff in the playing guide. I'm not looking at any of that story stuff yet. I want to see it. I want to see the actual set first. Because the last thing I want is to be interested in a set or interested in a story, and then the set itself turns out to be shit, or vice versa, or there are issues with it. I still feel burned by Ikoria for that fact. Fuckers. Kind of not vibing with the story of MTG right now. Yeah. I don't like the direction they've gone, especially because Universes Beyond is now taking up standard sets, so now the story is just going to be at a fucking crawl. Did you hear my new Deltarune chiptune? I have not, because I am not a Deltarune fan, so I don't go listening to those things. It would make no... Like, I would not get the reference. Sorry. I hate the Nicol Bolas reunion tour arc they started with Tarkir Dragonstorm. They did what? What? I don't know. Look, since they did the big portal thing event with New Phyrexia and then just kind of wiped New Phyrexia off the fucking map, I've been pissed at that. I've been so pissed at that. And then it's like, oh yeah, we got rid of all the planeswalkers, so now we've got room to focus on all the new planeswalkers. And then they just go right back to the fucking same fucking planeswalkers again. It's like, no, you had an opportunity.
And it's just, no, oh, it's Jace again. Fuck him. The end of Tarkir, Dragonstorm's story reveals Nicol Bolas has been slowly siphoning power from Ugin in the meditation realm, and that's why Dragonstorms are happening. What? Well, he dead. They desparked him and they killed him on another. Oh no, that's right. No, he fake dead and got transported to the meditation realm where Ugin quote unquote died and lost his physical body and thus did the thingy. Yeah, that's right. That bullshit. Look, all I'm saying is they should put me in charge of writing the MTG story because I'd fix all this shit. Story? There's a story? Yes, there is. There is in fact an overarching story to all the MTG sets. Generally speaking, most of it is like self-contained now. It used to be like huge overarching stories, sets, like block sets and shit. And now it's just like, okay, here's a story. Yeah, that happened. Oh yeah, and there's this one detail that affects other things. Okay, moving on. And that's kind of how the story is these days. And it annoys me to no end because I grew up on MTG. And I grew up on MTG novels, and I still own a fuck ton of them. They are on my shelf. I am looking at them right the fuck now. And it makes me sad to see how the story's gone. The fact that they don't even do novellas anymore makes me sad. Because, like, the Throne of Eldraine novella was amazing. And then they dropped the... oh god, which was after Thrones? It was fuck. I can see it in my head, but I can't get the name of it. Theros Beyond Death. They dropped that novella because they apparently had issues with it following the absolute fucking travesty that was the War of the Spark novel. And then they released the Ikoria story novella, which contradicted the game itself and all the flavor and story bits that were in the card set itself, and that left a damn terrible taste in my mouth. And apparently it did a lot of other people too, because they canceled all further novellas and just went back to writing chapters and really, really short stories on their website. They're releasing a version of that story that's comic now. Oh, great. I can't wait for the canon lesbian to talk about how she's never felt this way ever about anyone else except this man in comic format. Ugh. The Theros one? Oh. Okay, see, that I could get behind. I'm not interested in most of MTG and never was. Fantasy words like Phyrexia and Tarkir and Nicol Bolas make my eyes cross. Well, that's just because you don't know the stuff. Well, Bloomburrow. Bloomburrow was fucking amazing. All right, go eat Dermot. Bye-bye. So, here's your MTG rundown, Kentucky. Once upon a time, there were planeswalkers. They were gods. They fucked around a lot, and then they found out, and then they fucked around some more, and then they found out, and then one day, Urza was an asshole to his brother, and his brother was also an asshole, and one of them became Planeswalker, and the other blew up, and then he blew up the world, and then he went on a little journey, and that started Phyrexia. Oh, the ongoing feud with Phyrexia. No, Urza's just an old dude. He was an artificer. He blew up Dominaria once, maybe twice. Actually, no, like 4 times, and then one really big one. And then he went wandering around the multiverse for a bit and went, oh no, Phyrexia is actually like really bad and we should probably do something about them. And so he started doing stuff about them. But Urza is a giant prick. So he did stuff about them by turning people into things that should do stuff about them, which culminated in the invasion of Dominaria, the planet, the plane. What are we, some sort of League of Legends? No, fuck that shit. No. At least right, someone came out of war. At least League has lore. Overwatch. But yeah, so Phyrexia tried to invade Dominaria and Urza died. He blew himself up in order to blow up the other bad guy. And then it started some other shit and everybody was like, yay, everything's great now. And then fast forward a few years and oh no, everything's bad now again. We've accidentally made another god and Planeswalkers are still fucking around and finding out. Until finally they fucked around so hard they found out that when they found out, they had to sacrifice sparks in order to seal essentially the universe from imploding upon itself. And so Planeswalkers then stopped being gods and just started being powerful mages, which is kind of boring. But that's why we have Planeswalker cards. And then after that, we went, well, let's not worry about all these old Planeswalkers anymore. Here's some new ones. And there's the ones that we have now. And we never get rid of. Fucking ever. Fucking Jace. Go away, Jace. I never want to see you again. Chandra, you too, go away. Nissa, you too, you're crazy. What's your name in black? Don't care, go away. Garrett can stay. I love Garrett. He's hot. And he isn't like face forward all the time. But Jace is a pretty fox. Yes, he's a pretty fox, but every other instance where he is around, he is a fucking douchebag. He is the douchiest of canoes. Oh, Vivian has actually had some character growth. Yes, black bitch, that's her. The bitch in black. Vivian has had character growth, so she can stay. Garrick has had character growth as well, but then they kind of just fell off the planet because MTG writers don't know what the fuck to do with him. And then they gave us the twins, which would have been a fucking amazing, like, follow them. Instead, we got 2 stories with them, and then they killed off their sparks, so they're not Planeswalkers anymore. It's like, why? The back guy Markov? Oh, that would be Edward Markov. He is a vampire, and he is not one of the main 5, but he is there in the lore. He's one of the oldest Planeswalkers around. And he comes from Vampire Zombie Land, which also has the giant tentacles in the moon. For a little bit of security, yeah, that's him. I gotta say, I'm deeply unimpressed with almost every one of the new Spirit Blossom skins. Lee Sin's skin is Spirit Blossom. Oh yeah, I've seen them. They are terrible. A lot of the skins recently for League have been absolute dog shit. And it very much feels like they are either A, not giving a shit anymore, or B, they've used AI in their workflow and it's fucking everything up. But yeah, to the current story was after they all the Planeswalkers got turned into normal guys TM, Nicol Bolas, who is the eldest of Elder Dragons, decided, fuck this shit, I want it back. So he started a multi-year plan of how to get his shit back, which involved, oh, I'm just gonna rip out everybody else's Planeswalker sparks and just stick them in me, and that'll work, right? And that's what he did, and it almost worked. culminating in War of the Spark, where he essentially lured all the planeswalkers to one place, locked them there, and started harvesting them like they were carrots. And he killed, and in that story, a lot of planeswalkers that a lot of people liked just got offed. Some on screen, some off screen, and they introduced a whole slew of new ones, and everybody was like, "Oh, new focus for story?" And then they went, "Nah, fam. We're gonna bait and switch you. We're gonna talk about some non-specific planeswalkers for a few sets, and then we're just gonna go right back to the regular ones." Disregard previous. I consume. What? What are you consuming? Kind of like the Wandering Emperor more before she had a mana color identity. Yeah, well, I liked her more before the set where they actually like explained her, because then it was like, well, that's kind of boring. So yeah, like they introduced a whole bunch of new planeswalkers in War of the Spark because it was like the culmination. There was even a Linkin Park themed trailer for it. And it was fantastic. Hi, Draenith. Hi, buddy. We're talking MTG right now. And War of the Spark itself was great. The story, okay. The book, absolute dog shit. Which caused them to rethink all their story shit going forward again. And from there, we got... I will allow that. Gideon died so fucking bitch could cosplay Snape. Yep. I miss Gideon. He was good. I understand why they got rid of him, and it was very good the way he went. However, I still find it very stupid that they couldn't just like they literally wrote him out of existence. They did not have to do that. We're going back to Strixhaven, yeah, like in 2 years or whatever. And we're supposed to go back to the Tolkien-themed world, the fantasy world sometime. Lorwyn, that's the one. But yeah, essentially after that one, they took a break on the overarching story and then started peppering in with the newer ones, the more recent sets, about how, the new Phyrexians are trying to stir shit up. And here's like, here's one of the Praetors, which are the, 5 big bads, on this plane, and he's doing a thing. And here's one on this plane, and he's doing a thing. And here's one on this plane, and he's doing a thing. What could all this mean? And then they invaded the universe and lost because that's stupid. Fucking stupid. They should have won. I used to hear a lot about the comedy sets. I heard the most recent comedy set, maybe the last one. Yeah, because they didn't do too well, and they keep trying to make them standard legal, which doesn't really work. The comedy sets used to be like 100% just haha, have a goof. But then if you try to make them playable in regular and standard, it just, it doesn't work really well. Because the last one was Unfinity, and I have purchased several boxes of that because I wanted all the Planet Land cards, because that is my fucking jam. Yeah, Unstable was fantastic. Unfinity, thematically, amazing. Mechanically, terrible. because stickers were fucking weird. They still are. Yeah, they should never have existed. It was a ridiculous thing. Conspiracy would be fucking fantastic. Another Battleborn set would be amazing. I would like them to do an overarching story that actually matters. That isn't just, oh yeah, we're doing it so that we can mechanically do a thing. Like, no. Make a story so that it's good. Like, tell a story. We haven't had like a good overarching story since Invasion. That is my personal take, because the new Phyrexia story kind of fizzles out, and everything else is just bleh. A Bloodborne set. It would have to be more like a FromSoft set. Mix Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Bloodborne all together in one single set. That would work. Oh. Rib pain. Do not want to play MTG FromSoft though. Yeah, nobody does. Nobody wants MTG Marvel either, but we're getting that apparently. Ugh, fucking Spider-Man MTG. Like, if you're gonna MTG crossover, like, at least get shit that, like, is in the same realm. Like, Lord of the Rings, fantastic. That was an amazing crossover because it still feels like magic. Doctor Who, fuck no. Marvel and superheroes, no. Final Fantasy works because it's still fantasy. Warhammer, I'm on a fence about because it is fantasy, but it's good, but it's bad. Like, they did good with it, but as, like, if it would have been a full set, I don't think it would have been as good. I want fucking enchantment creature sands, yeah. But, like, if I had to choose, like, an MTG crossover proper, like, World of Warcraft. Warcraft would be an amazing crossover. Oh god, what is it called? Fuck, what is the name? The thingy with the thingy, fuck. They have that, it's called Hearthstone. No, that is not the same and you know it. Hearthstone is Hearthstone. Derogatory. Blizzard would never do that. They already use WoW TCG art in Hearthstone. Yeah, but they also like money. Squeenix also has a Final Fantasy card set. Like, they have a card game. Look what they did. They did it. Can't wait to see more Magic cards in Final Fantasy, the card game. There's also Lorcana. Lorcana is just Disney, though, which isn't quite the same. Yu-Gi-Oh! God, no, please. No. No, I refuse. No, you keep Yu-Gi-Oh! And its mechanics far, far the fuck away from MTG. Holy shit, I do not need that in MTG at all. Nothing good close to it. Nope. I do not need Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn 1. I just played three quarters of my deck and won the game because you didn't have a counter spell in hand. Like, I could almost see, for example, a Star Wars set working, but I don't think it would work because the space theme is too spacey. It's like the same issue I have with Warhammer. So already Star Wars TCG anyway. Yeah, but that's not the same. We've already established that that doesn't matter because Marvel is happening, and so is so is Final Fantasy. Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's only Pot of Greed. I draw play Pot of Greed and draw 2 cards, and I play Pot of Greed and draw 2 more cards, and I play Super Pot of Greed and draw 3 cards. Let's reduce the scale for a second and go secret layers. Secret layer everything. All the secret layers all the time. Pithing Needle's Death Note. Amazing. Perfection. Perfection? Perfection. I just don't want another Ian Malcolm card, please, God, please. No more of that. That was... Jurassic Park MTG was weird. MTG crossover with good writing. Oh, yeah, I don't think so. That's never happening. Because that would require them to actually do writing. But they don't. They don't tell a story. They just rehash it for the crossovers. Like the Final Fantasy set, it doesn't have a story. It's just Final Fantasy in a set. That's it. There's no overarching story except, you know, oh yeah, there's this one moment from like Final Fantasy VII on this one card. Oh yeah, it's so fucking fantastic. Like, you want good MTG story? This is what you do. 1. Phyrexia all will be won. They win. Fast forward 10 years. You're now focused on a new select number of planeswalkers that are rebel leaders trying to stop Phyrexia from literally all is winning the entire fucking universe and failing miserably at it. Jump to a set where time travel shenanigans. Teferi sends these 5 planeswalkers, which represent all the colors, back in time to figure out what the fuck happened and how can we stop Phyrexia from doing all this shit. Oh, actually, we found out that Phyrexia actually started time traveling well before us, and so time changed a long time ago from what it was supposed to be. So I'm going to send you all back then to try to fix this shit going forward. And they do. And then we re-explore all the different lands that we've gone to in the past as new sets, where it's these new planeswalkers versus Phyrexian agents trying to change the future as they're trying to re-sculpt it back onto its correct path, discovering, you know, oh, Phyrexia actually, like, killed a super strong planeswalker that would have fixed everything billions of years ago. And then they just move forward from there, going forward and forward and forward until like rehashing cataclysmic events that should have gone differently, such as War of the Spark, which should never have happened, but oh no, it's happening again. What are we going to do this time? Well, we got to save the one guy who showed up and apparently died when he landed. And that'll fix everything in the timeline. Okay, let's do that. Oh, actually, we've got to sacrifice ourselves to do it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, planeswalkers are now super powerful again. Oh my god, how'd that happen? I don't know, but you know what? That's better than it was before. Now we know better, and we can fix this shit. We can teach these other planeswalkers to grow the fuck up and stop fucking around so you can stop finding out. There, that's how you fix a goddamn plot. All the card art is made in Windows 95 MS Paint. There's already pixel art cards, so that's pretty much close enough as it is.
So, fun fact about the secret layers. There will never be more than one chase card in a layer. That is something that they have specifically done in the past. The only exception to that was the original Praetors being reprinted as Phyrexian text. And the only reason they allowed that is because they were being all reprinted in Phyrexian text at the same time, and that their overall value they knew was going to plummet because they wanted to release the upcoming Phyrexian Praetors as a new set. So, like, you only ever see, like, one of the swords in a secret lair set, for example. Which is bullshit. You could have all 5 swords in one set and it'd be fucking amazing. You'd sell billions of them. I know, I'd buy 5. At least recently, they've smartened up and went, oh, actually, if you want basic lands, you could, like, buy a couple sets and you'll get, like, 50 lands. You'll, like, get 10 lands in a set now instead of just, like, 1 of each. So, like, maybe buy more so you can actually have a play set. That makes sense to me. Because that's what I suggested, like, 5 years ago. That you should get at least get 10 basic lands in any secret lair. And you collect the Bloomburrow lands they don't have. Oh, collect the ball. Collect the ball, hurry. Ugh. Well, guys, it is 11 o'clock. I've been going for almost 3 hours, which is a lot longer than I thought I'd manage today. So I think we're going to call it there. We are going to raid out, of course, because that is what we always do. Let's see. Who can we raid? There is Leo and Noan, who are doing their thing. There's Tag doing Final Fantasy XIV with a new player. Where are they at right now? Oh, they're in Post-Heaven Wardens. Yes, I think that's who we're gonna raid Tag. Did you know that in the history of MTG, there's only one swamp card with rat on it? I'm pretty sure yes. Raid Tag the Otter. And our raid message will be Magic D's Final Fantasies with whatever emotes you want. But here's mine. Ugh. All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow. We're going to be doing Dave the Diver stuff. And then on Sunday, we'll probably either do more Dave the Diver so that we can get further into it, or we'll do something else. Or maybe I'll take the day off because I'm doing today as well. We'll see. So until tomorrow, everybody, I hope y'all have a good day, good night, good weekend. And I will hopefully see you again soon. And hopefully be less tired about it. And less ranty about everything. So until then, everybody, take care, have fun, and good gaming. Bye. Wait. No. Stop that. Aha. There we go. Bye, guys.